Have you ever noticed that some people seem to hide something from you, but will never tell you when you ask them nicely about it? If you could read their body language, you would probably find that you can tell what's going on without having to ask at all. So let me show you a thing or two about it in this scene. And because this movie is made by professionals, it has been made in a way where it's as realistic as possible so the viewer can relate, which means we can use the footage to learn about real life body language.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's the police, ma'am. Your son's been hit by a drunk driver. He's dead.
His eyes are looking back and forth to the audience, which is a sign for anticipation. He's waiting for the crowd's response, which reveals that he thinks that they will actually like his joke. That shows that he's really in a bad mental state. And for my bros having trouble making people laugh and being funny in general, avoid doing that with your eyes, because like that joke, it will look forced. You will look like you're only making the joke to get the validation from other people, which makes it less funny. Instead, focus on saying what you think is genuinely funny and go from there instead of trying to appeal to other people's humor.
Oh, no, you cannot joke about that.
Yeah, that's not funny, Arthur. That's not the kind of humor we do on this show.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just, it's been a rough few weeks, Murray.
Notice the guy in the back that is having his arms crossed in front of his body. Having your arms crossed is what we call a pacifying behavior. That just means that he's trying to calm himself down by doing that self-hug. I used to think that we only do that because we're insecure and we're shy, but it's actually a common misconception. It's wrong. We do it because we're anxious and we're trying to comfort ourselves. Either way though, it's antisocial body language, so you shouldn't do it. Also, when we feel bad, we have bad body language. But we can also reverse engineer that. When we feel insecure, when we have a bad feeling, instead of doing bad body language, we can focus on having a confident body language, making ourselves big. This way we get confident. It's the same with putting up a smile when you're unhappy. You get happy instantly. Our body adapts to our body language and behavior.
Murray, ever since I killed those 3 Wall Street guys.
When he says that, his eyes are darting around the room. That means he's looking for approval from the audience, which makes him look needy and forced again, just like he did with his joke. And these are qualities of unpopular men, because you actually put other people's approval over having a good time yourself. Let's talk about their body language right here. You can see that the Joker has his legs crossed like that. That is probably one of the worst leg poses that you can have in a body language sense, because one, it's really submissive, and second, you're missing out on the opportunity to take up space, which, for example, this guy does really well. You can see how he placed his feet wide apart. It's really simple, but this way he takes up space and looks confident. But let's also talk about the woman. This is a submissive hand placement and her legs are very close together as well, which is also submissive. Murray, on the other hand, is making himself big here. He's taking up space by placing his hands wide apart. This is really confident.
Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline.
The rumpled forehead from Murray signals worry and nervousness.
There's no punchline. It's not a joke.
While Joker says that, he can't look at Murray. And when he does look at him, his eyes dart in his direction just for a couple seconds. That shows that he's nervous of his reaction and is ashamed to admit it. This sends the message that he actually respects Murray, or at least cares about his opinion. He likely never planned to kill him at this point, but he only decides to do so during the interview.
You're serious, aren't you? You're telling us you killed those 3 young men on the subway?
Murray's mouth trembles, which shows that he doesn't yet believe that Joker really did what he said. And after that, he looks down for a second, which shows that he's reflecting on that thought. And while reflecting, he decides to investigate. So he leans forward and tilts his head to the side, which signals interest, and it shows that he wants to find out what really happened.
And why should we believe you?
Got nothing left to lose?
There was a micro expression of a smirk right here, which shows that the Joker is enjoying the attention.
Nothing can hurt me anymore. My life is nothing but a comedy.
Well, let me get this straight. You think that killing those guys is funny?
Murray leans back for a second, which is a distancing behavior. He realized that Joker was indeed honest and also thinks that it's funny, which makes him feel anxious. So his brain sends a subconscious signal to get away, which is the reason why he leant back.
I do. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. Comedy is subjective, Murray. Isn't that what they say? All of you, the system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong the same way that you decide what's funny or not.
The entire time, his eyes were darting around the room. He's trying to get people to laugh about his jokes or find a liking to him, but they don't. And that is because he chases their validation too much, which makes them run away and not give it to him.
Well, okay, I think I might understand that you did this to start a movement, to become a symbol.
Come on, Murray. Do I look like the kind of clown that could start a movement?
The entire time, Murray holds strong eye contact with the Joker. And that shows that he's confident even when he's facing a killer, which is pretty impressive. But also stupid. Because if you hold strong eye contact with a predator, they think you're challenging them. It's something that has been a thing since primal days. If you look at a lion, for example, for too long, they think you're challenging them to a fight and they will attack you. And also, by the way that Joker pronounced Murray wrong on purpose, he shows that he's getting frustrated with his questions because Murray is just trying to get the next big story out of him. And that shows that the Joker is getting closer to crash out.
I killed those guys because they were awful. Everybody is awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy.
Okay, so that's it. You're crazy. That's your defense for killing 3 young men?
No. They couldn't carry a tune to save their lives. Oh, why is everybody so upset about these guys? If it was me dying on the sidewalk, you'd walk right over me. I pass you every day and you don't notice me. But these guys, what, because Thomas Wayne went and cried about them on TV?
Joker messes up his words in the middle of the sentence and he's gesturing a lot. That shows that he's getting really emotional. Also, it's bad gestures that he's using because body language wise, having your palms face upwards while gesturing is always submissive.
You have a problem with Thomas Wayne, too.
Yes, I do. Have you seen what it's like out there, Murray?
He's mispronouncing his name again on purpose, and that shows that he's getting even closer to the crash out party. He's about to join it.
Do you ever actually leave the studio? Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy. You think men like Thomas Wayne ever think what it's like to be someone like me? To be somebody but themselves? They don't. They think that we'll just sit there and take it like good little boys, that we won't werewolf and go wild.
You finished? I mean, there's so much self-pity, Arthur. You sound like you're making excuses for killing those young men. Not everybody, and I'll tell you this, not everyone is awful.
You're awful, Murray.
Do you see those eyes filled with pure primal anger? This is what professionals call the point of no return. This is the moment where the Joker decided that he needs blood and nothing else. If you see that look from anyone in class in the school ever, just stay home the next day.
Me? I'm awful? Oh yeah, how am I awful?
Playing my video.
He's trembling in anger while he's giving the death stare. I don't know why anyone ever in this situation wouldn't just shut up and not say anything else anymore. What Murray does right here is poking the beehive with a stick. He's just poking it, and then there's bees coming on. He's like, oh, I hope I'm not getting stung. And then he just keeps poking it like an idiot.
Inviting me on the show. You just wanted to make fun of me. You're just like the rest of them.
You don't know the first thing about me, pal. Look
Now he keeps poking him, keeps poking the beehive. More bees are coming out.
what happened because of what you did, what it led to. There were riots out there. 2 policemen are in critical condition. You're laughing. You're laughing. Someone was killed today because of what you did.
I know. How about another joke, Murray?
No, I think we've had enough of your jokes.
What do you get
I don't think so.
when you cross
I think
a
we're
mentally
done
ill
with your
loner
jokes.
with
That's
a
it.
society that abandons him and treats him like trash?
Call the police,
I'll
Gene.
tell you what you get.
Call the police.
You get what you fucking deserve.
Murray got stung by a bee. Just like Amber Heard's dog.
My dog stepped on a bee.
And the Joker has a dominant leg pose now. That means that he's really confident in what he did, and he doesn't seem to regret it. Also, you can see that he has jumpy legs, so he's, tipping his legs the whole time. And that is a pacifying behavior. He's trying to calm himself down in that stressful situation that he caused. Now this is what we call the ultimate disrespect. I mean, shooting his dead body is one thing, but hitting a Fortnite dance move on him after he just shot him is crazy. That was top 10 most disrespectful moments, and that was also it from the scene. I'll let you watch the rest of it, but that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Stay big, man. And live your own movie instead of only watching other people's.
Good night. And always remember, that's